What's up, YouTube? It's your girl, Shar. Y'all know what time it is. Hit the like button, turn your notification on, and subscribe to the channel because I promise you, you will not be disappointed. Listen, y'all make it do what it do, what it do, what it do. And remember to speak when you walk on in the chat because ain't nobody sleep with you last night. All right, remember that this is not a chat for children. So if you're a child, you probably should exit stage left and hello and lottie dottie to everybody. If you are not following me on any forms of social media, go ahead and follow me at TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and X at Shar's Reality number 6. If you are not following my backup page, you might as well go ahead and follow my backup page at Shar's World number 6. My email, my Cash App is in my bio or somewhere in the description line of one of these videos. All right, let's go. Let's see who's in the chat. Hold on, guys. Let me turn my mic on so I'm not struggling and screaming. Hold on. All right. I feel like that's better because I was yelling and like trying to make sure y'all can hear me. All right. Let's talk about it. But first, let's say hello to everyone that's here. Woo! Y'all here, honey? Hi, Jazzy J. What's up, baby? Carol, how are you? PN2 Ross, what's up? Bella in the building. Make it do what it do, what it do. Cricket 22. Paper Chase says I'm back for another 10 a.m. session. What's up, baby? Bella, what's up? Craig, hi, how are you? I don't think I saw you here before, but if you did, don't charge it to my heart, charge it to my mind. All right, Mama B's in the building. Hello. Cricket 22. I think I got you, but if I didn't, hello again. AC in the building. J28 in the building. Long time no see. Welcome. Hi, Patricia Dyer. Welcome to the chat. Veronica in the building. Tanisha in the building. What's up? Y'all here, honey. Monroe. Hi, Veronica Monroe in the building. Make sure I say your last names when I notice that they're different because I don't want Veronica to think I'm saying Veronica to Veronica again. Hi, Betty. How are you? And welcome to the chat. Duchess. I'm gonna just say Duchess. I hope I got it close to where it needs to be. Welcome to the chat. Dunlap, welcome to the chat. I'm Blessed Pecan. Welcome to the chat. Hi, Terry. How are you? And welcome to the chat. What's up, everybody? I just didn't want to skip over anybody. Because y'all know it gives me great joy to say hello to everybody at least when I can. I was supposed to come last night and talk about the shenanigans that was going on, but if you guys are in the Jersey area, we did have a bad storm here. Okay. Usually I've been in my house for 8 years. It is an older house, but I don't usually get any type of anything, right? Well, yesterday, baby, your girl had 5 of her rooms flooded. Okay. So God has still been faithful because good thing for homeowners insurance, we could call them up and we're gonna get it all done. All right. So don't worry about me. But I wanted to apologize for the ones that was waiting for me to go live. And I switched the time. That is why. Because if home not right, I can't come on here and talk about somebody else's house. That just doesn't make any sense to me, okay? And because life has been lifing for me and for a while now, yesterday was the first time I actually cried. I said, all right, Lord, I'm gonna need you to go ahead and do something different. I know it's your will, God. I know that you'll never give me more than I can bear, but sometimes that hat just tipped, and I feel like last night that was like that broke the camel back, and I was struggling. I didn't boo-hoo cry, but I definitely shed a tear or two. I worked really hard for my little house that I have, and it's hard to see water just coming through the walls and coming through the ceilings, and it was just a mess. And my kids' beds ruined, and it was just a mess. So it's hard, but God is still faithful, and I'm here, and I'm still giving him all the praise, the glory, and the honor. So thank you so much, Cricket 22. I appreciate that. Um, yeah, my basement, it was okay. But it's a 3-story. So I'm assuming, because I'm no expert, right? I'm assuming what happened because it was so bad on the 3rd floor, it trickled down to my bedroom. Um, Trickled down to my bedroom, to the dining room, to there's 2 bedrooms on the 3rd floor, and on the 2nd floor there's another 2 bedrooms. My son just bought a 75-inch TV. That TV we're hoping works. We haven't even got enough strength to turn it on, but we're hoping that it works. Literally, he just put it on his wall, and there it's water streaming through the walls. Okay, so I heard the water on the third floor, and then like within an hour, it was already to my bedroom, my son's bedroom. The only bedroom that was not touch was my back bedroom, which is my oldest son bedroom. And then it started to stream from the stairways, from the hallways, and then to the hallway of the dining room. It's just a mess. But anyway, God is still faithful. We're not here to talk about me. I just wanted to apologize for those who was waiting on me last night. And that is the reason why I switched the time. So I was up, as you guys can see, because you guys were inboxing me. I definitely was up. But I had to make sure home was okay. And that's pretty much it. Yes, we're okay. Everybody's fine. The boys is more worried about me. You know, they're older, so they can probably read my expressions more, and they know that I'm tired, right? So everybody else is fine. My daughters did pick up and go ahead to their friend's house eventually, and then because their beds are destroyed. So we'll get the guys out this morning to come dry the walls out. And then I already put the claim in for the adjusters. So hopefully God can have his way and everything that needs to be replaced gets replaced. And it just become, an honest transaction and I'll be able to get everything fixed. Okay. So that's that. Um, Thank you, Betty. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I just wanted to say, because I know a couple of people were already in the chat waiting for me, and I just wanted to say publicly, I do apologize, but life is life and for me. And unfortunately, I don't have no control over that. So it's just the woman in me that says, I'm sorry. Um, yes, they're going to make it all right. They ain't got no choice. They gonna make it all right, honey. If y'all see these videos, man, listen. Man, listen. Anyway, let's jump into the shenanigans, honey. Let's jump into it. Let's talk about what more anymore. Now, y'all know I call myself a fair content creator, right? I'm not no judge nor no lawyer. I'm just basic knowledge type of person, okay? So, listen, listen. You have to be careful how you handle yourself. You got to be careful how you treat people, and you got to be careful when that door starts swinging right back to the person that it was supposed to be at. Okay? I automatically, my heart went out for the children, right? Because I'm a mother first, right? And I'm a woman second. So I know that the kids are good, and Melody, have the kids, and they're going to always be good. I know that. But children don't always understand your dad's a fuck up, right? Your children don't understand that always. Your children don't want to hear their dad's a fuck up. Your dad's a mess up. Your dad's a fuck up. Your dad is a jerk, right? They don't want to hear that all the time. So, with that being said, I feel bad for the children because they're going to. Well, I heard he bombed out, so that's better than it was in the beginning where they said there was no bill. I heard he bombed out as of 7 o'clock yesterday. I'm not sure if it's true or not. I have not done any digging, but I heard he bombed out. But Martell being a jerk that he is going to continue to be all that he is, super jerkish, right? He'll come out, he'll make excuses. It was her. She should never touch me, right? And then we'll get people like Arion, stupid ass, to get on here and cover up for him and make excuses for him and walk through the park with him, and he'll do it again. So when I say I feel bad, the only person I feel bad for is those children that they always going to want their daddy, right? Yes, Melody have them. Yes, she's going to make sure they're good. But children, I got a dummy over here as my kid's dad, and my kids love the ground he walk on, and I say, get the fuck away from me, okay? And I don't like him. But what I say all that to say is, even at their grown age, they love that man. So I can only imagine those kids. I hope that they were blinded by all of this, and I pray that they don't get wind of any of it, right? I pray that God will allow them to eliminate any imagination of what's taking place here for right now. When they get older and they're able to have a conversation with their dad and digest it a little bit more, then maybe they can hear your dad's an abuser, allegedly, right? Your dad beat women, allegedly, right? Maybe they can hear that. But right now, that's the only people that my heart go out to is the Eminem kids and Knox, right? Because Knox isn't Melody's child, but Knox loves his daddy, I can imagine, right? So that's just the woman in me. Let's get off of that. Let's talk about it. So apparently he was arrested for domestic violence and communication harassment, right? Now, when I first heard the charge, I was just thinking basic knowledge, right? What does communication harassment mean, right? I can just go off the limb and say maybe it means that you was threatening somebody. Maybe you was calling somebody up, sending threats, or hacking phones and stuff like that's just me, right? This is my personal thing, like without having any knowledge of it, because I'm not a lawyer. Do I know any of these charges? I know what domestic violence means. Now I know that Melody isn't. He wouldn't have dared put his hands on Melody. At least I don't think that he would be stupid enough to do that. But he could have flew off the handle, right? Now that I heard other content creators saying that the domestic violence is on Arion and not Melody, and that Melody was called. This is what I've heard. I don't know if it's true. I'm just giving you guys a little bit of different stuff that I've heard while I was having life for me, right? So I don't know if it's true that Melody was called, picked up the kids, and all was well, right, with them. But allegedly, they're saying that him and Arion got into a scuffle, and that's where the DV come from. Um, and the communication harassment is per threatening someone else. Now, who the threatening is on, we don't know. But they said that the picture of the mugshot, which you see here on the screen, was supposed to be deleted or removed where people couldn't get it. But you got to be quicker than the internet, child. They got that man plastered on the Shade Room, Neighborhood Talk, every big platform. Hell, DJ Sky was live. DJ Richie Sky was live talking about it, and y'all know he hit or miss with Love and Marriage Trump. He don't really even get into it like that because he don't be so pressed. But if he talking about it, listen. Martell Holt shook all types of table last night. Hell, he was the tornado watch. Okay, folks was watching like, is he coming out? Is he not coming? I still see it on the page. Yeah. Lies and more lies. Welcome to the chat. Yeah, it's definitely still there. They're saying that he wanted it deleted or it was supposed to be deleted or something of that nature. But he got to be quicker than the internet. You're plastered now. You know what? We might as well put your screen, your mugshot next to Destiny, because you and Destiny, y'all look the same. Stupid as hell. I've also saw where somebody put him side by side with his brother because apparently his brother is still there. Now, here's the fucked up thing about this, and y'all listen to me, right? Martell's not going to make a change. We're going to hear him talk about a whole bunch of excuses, why he did it, how he did it. She did this to me. I'm not going to let nobody do that to me. I'm a man first. We're going to hear all of that stuff. And then he's never, ever going to own up to anything that he did. Now, let's just think realistically. Who the hell are we that he got to tell us anything? We ain't nobody, right? He can never talk about it again, but we knew it happened, right? He could never even admit to it at all, but we know something happened. So it makes me go back to when she was on that live and she was all puffy like a blowfish, right? And him and her was playing like nothing happened. I'm home. He brought me some Skittles. And did anything happen? And she on there talking about no. Mr. Holt is home. But you can clearly see something happened. We just didn't know what happened, right? Nor did we all have proof, and they was mixing him up with somebody else. So it was easy for other people to be like, you know what, let's leave this alone because maybe it is the wrong person. Maybe we don't have the right person. But let me tell you this. If he got arrested for whooping your ass, I know for sure to say his first time smacking up on you. He's whooping your ass on a regular basis, boo-boo kitty. On a regular basis, he whooping your ass. He's stomping you out allegedly, right? He putting you in the corner on timeout. All right. He treating you like one of the kids allegedly, right? So I know for sure if this domestic violence is on her, it is definitely not his first time. Arion strikes me as an abusive woman, right? Who makes excuses for why her man beat her up. There ain't no excuse for why he put his hands up to a woman. Straight bitch. That's all it could be. That's the only thing it could be is he's a bitch. Okay. Ain't no other way to place that. Ain't no other way to slice and dice that. He will only a bitch because real men don't do that, right? Real men will separate themselves from the shenanigans and say, you know what, you crazy as hell and I don't want to be a part of it. So I'm gonna move over here this way. But him, fried chicken over there, right? He ain't gonna do that because he likes the conflict. He likes for people like, baby, why you treat me like that? You know I love you. But you know I didn't mean to hit you like that. But you just make me so mad. That's the kind of relationship that they got, okay? Yes, he did, J28. He told Chris what he felt about women disrespecting men when Nell was yelling. Yes, he did at him. He's too angry not to be violent. Absolutely. He was all angry at somebody else he ain't sleeping with and somebody ain't dicking him down. How the hell you gonna get mad at the person that's not even in a relationship with you and mad that he won't treat his wife the way you over here treating all your girls? Man, bye. Now, we never had any rumors that he put his hands on Melanie. Melanie never even talked about it. But I know on that past reunion, she says that it was hard to lay down with him when he went from one thing to another, right? She said from angry to nice. So he tried to be nice after he done went the hell off and flew off the handle. Now, whatever that handle looked like, we don't know because she did not elaborate on that. But given what we had today with this mugshot and what he has been arrested for, we can only imagine. You over there just doing straight dumb shit. Okay, so again, it's one of those situations where you look at the pattern and you look at the behavior thereof. He's always blowing the hell up. He's always acting like he the man in charge. I wish you would ask a question. I tell you to speak? He reminds me of that kind of person. He gives me Ike Turner, you know what I mean? Type of energy, all right? And then you gotta come back and clean it all up for him and sit on camera like he's such a good guy. And we just saw him storm off at the reunion during the preview, right? Why you walking off like a little girly? Okay? Why you storming away? Stand and take the heat. But you know why? Because you lost control. And when an abuser lose control, this is what happened. They get angry, they withdraw, they don't want to talk to you, they try to make you pay for their mistake. So Arion, Arion is too young to settle for somebody like Martell. And I said it a couple days ago, remember? I said there's a reason why he wants somebody of Arion age because he can use her. He can manipulate her, right? He can turn his narcissist card on times 10. A grown woman ain't gonna let you play in their face. No, they're gonna meet you where you at. Who the fuck is you talking to? You know what I mean? So there's a reason why he choose Arion and why he keep coming back. It ain't because he love her. Da 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 da. It's not because he love her. It's not because she the mother of his kids. It's because he can manipulate his way through life with her. And she's not gonna really call his shit out. All right? If you fuck of a paycheck, she ain't gonna be like, babe, this was our mortgage money, this was our rent money, and you need to get your shit together. She gonna be like, it's okay, I got it. It's okay, babe. You know the rent only this amount. I got it. I'll take care of it. That's what he's looking for. He's not looking for somebody to hold him accountable. So Arion will be the perfect fit. Probably thinks he hit her because he loves her. Yes, anesthesia. Listen, that she gives me that. Even when she talks to the blogger and she says, right, Nay? Cause you think so? Girl, he don't love you. That's not love, and don't even associate that with love. And what kind of example are you setting for your daughter who's away with her father right now? I don't know if she's back home right now, but she's away with her father. I hope her father's getting wind of this because we just learned of a mother and a boyfriend lying about the death of the mother's child, right? Lying about the death. Come to find out, they murdered this 3-year-old. The father cried out, "How could you do this to my son?" So if I was Arion baby daddy, I wouldn't even play with my child like that. I would have her ass in court immediately. She got men that's dangerous around my child. I don't know what he's capable of doing. He do whip my baby mom's butt, and I don't know if it's going to trickle down to him getting upset with my daughter and whooping her, okay, or beating her, right? Because this is real life, and domestic violence is nothing to play with. And while we be like, I love him, he ain't ever gonna do that to me, and he ain't never gonna touch my kids. Hell, if he won't, what makes your kids off limits? A nigga with a hand problem is a nigga with a hand problem, okay? If he had a hand problem with you, he gonna beat your kids the fuck up too. Ain't no difference. And he gonna beat the cat and the dog and the moon too. It is what it is. The bird too. It's nothing off limits. An abusive person is an abusive person. He has nothing that he cares about outside of himself. Okay? So if I was Arion Daddy and I got wind of all this, I'm sure he see it like we see it. I would have her ass back in court because you don't know the limits or to what extent somebody will go. Right? You don't know. This 3-year-old baby lost his life. His daddy didn't know. This baby was home with his mom, and the boyfriend and the mom and her boyfriend beat him until they killed this little boy. And you think this is the time right now where we're gonna allow somebody to be like, she got it? No, not with my child. You're not gonna play that with my child. We're not even gonna gamble with mine. Okay? So I hope this wake him up as well. 63 likes and 79 in the chat. Y'all almost there. Nay needs to be firm with her instead of pumping her head up like she's that chick. Exactly. No, Ari. He has no reason to keep his hands on your or harass you or anything else, in my opinion. I agree. This situation is not going to end well with all these parties involved. Oh no, Miss Linda. You wait for it to unfold. And like I said, I don't feel bad for anybody in this. If the DV happened on Arion, I don't feel bad for her. She made excuses for him over and over again. You know what kind of nigga he is. You know what kind of bastard he is. You know what kind of trifling individual he is. So I don't feel bad for Arion at all. Do I feel bad for the children, no matter who the mama is? Absolutely. Because children don't need to be exposed to stuff like this. And when a nigga comes selfishly and interrupt a peaceful environment that a child is comfortable in, I have a problem with that. Your job is to protect and provide, not to come and put my whole entire house into an uproar. Okay? Disturb peace. Your children's home should be the home of a sanctuary for your children, which means they come, they lay, they rest, they let down all their little school problems that they have. They don't have much stuff to worry about. But instead, you let this nigga come and put your house in the uproar or his house in the uproar, and you carry all your children along with you to see the uproar. What kind of mother are you? Yeah, I question your character. Yeah, so it's nasty, y'all. It's real nasty. She's going to cover her. Now they are reporting he hasn't put his hands on anyone, and maybe he didn't, but abuse is different forms. It doesn't have to be him putting his hands on her. It doesn't. You're right. And listen, I'll believe it when I see it. That's the honest truth. If you show me some proof, send it to my inbox. I'll come back and I'll talk about it. I don't believe that he is going to have an argument with anybody and don't put his hands on. He gets too angry too fast, right? He gives me like Hercules and Undertaker energy, okay? I don't believe that he's not putting his hands on anybody, whether it was Ariana or anybody else. He gets mad too fast. If he could have smacked Nell that day, he would have. Ain't nobody pumping up in nobody's face like that and ain't doing nothing. I'm sorry. And 1 plus 1 has always been 2. Okay? Hi for her glory, for her good. What's up, baby? Make it do what it do. Exactly. Ain't nobody doing that. So tell it to somebody else. I don't believe it, but if I see it, I'll come back and correct it because that's what I do. She's going to cover him. Okay, I read that one. But yeah, definitely. I don't think for a second that he didn't do anything to whoever the DV was on, and I don't think for a second he respects her enough to not touch her. I think he thinks she's a clown. I think he thinks that she will accept anything, and I also think I know once a man know that they can dog walk you 1 plus 2 plus 3, they're going to continue to do that repeatedly, right? They don't give a damn how they do it, right? So I know she's giving him leeway to do whatever he wanted to do with her because she gave him an impression. That's my man. That's my man. That's my man. God damn. Like he knows he got him a Looney Tune bird. Okay, he knows that. So why would he do anything different or require her or respect her like a whole grown woman? It's not going to happen. So we would be sadly mistaken to think that he would. He's never gave us an increment that he respects her as a whole grown woman. He's always treated her like a kid. Take this money over here and pay for her food for lunch. That's what he got Marceau to do. Okay, that's a children move. That's a child move. That's a childish move, right? He got Marceau to pay for her lunch. Go over here, give her a ride. Go over here, drop this off to her. So because the teacher keep calling for like that's what he keep doing to her. He put her back in school. Girl, bye. I don't believe you. Okay, Queen. What's up, baby? Welcome to the chat. I really think it's the revenge P. If it was him putting his hands on someone, it would be battery or assault. Okay. Listen, and let me be very honest. I'm not a chat where you guys can't have a different opinion than me. Long as it's not disrespectful, I don't give a damn. Right? Here it go. I don't know nothing about battery, domestic violence, how they put it in there, how they didn't. I just know the nigga that put his hands on me way back when, we handle it accordingly, okay? And I ain't never had a problem since, right? So I don't know um what that what the terminology will look like because I've erased that portion of my life. Now, basic knowledge, violence is violence, right? Domestic is domestic. That's basic knowledge, but I don't know. I'm just here for it. Hi, Jean. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Um, if Jock tried to make her a part of his storyline, um, she'll be right there. Okay, okay. Of course, his wife would beat those braces off of her teeth. Yeah, because Kendra, stay ready. I really think it's okay. It's the revenge. Okay, everybody's saying that. All right, we here for it. Mel needs to file for full custody of the Eminem kids. Martell is out of control. And anesthesia, I didn't get a chance to talk about that, but I thank you for bringing that back to my remembrance, right? I definitely would in this kind of situation because, like I said, that every time I hear of somebody beating a child or them not being the father of that child and the mother group in with them to beat the child that does not belong to them, anybody is capable of anything. Now, I'm not saying that that's Martell, so don't bring y'all the ones that be in the back looking for something to be like, why you say that about him? I don't believe that I didn't say he did. I don't care enough about Martell to say that he would do such things of a straight disgustingness, right? I didn't say that. But what I did say is you never know to what limit somebody would go with this kind of rage, okay? So I would file for full custody. If he just go off one day, them kids suffer. And it won't be a forever thing, but I would ask the judge to put some things into perspective until he gets to a healthier state. I don't see nothing wrong with that. The man is out of control. I agree. I agree times 10. You know, you are right. She wants fame and think Martell will get her on TV. And she's missing a bigger picture. He can't do nothing for you. They just kicked him off one show. He done got fired from what is it? He wasn't a full-time cast member, but they said don't bring your ass back over here. What is it? Real Housewives of Atlanta. No, thank you. Okay. I heard he was trying to pitch a show with the girl and he couldn't even get them where they needed to be. Okay, so why do you think your man got all this power? If he had all this power, he would have had you on the show of Love and Marriage Huntsville. You say they filmed you and then they didn't film you. So what's the truth? And clearly he ain't had no power. He said, I be telling them, I be trying. I've been trying for long because they don't give a damn about your opinion. And that's why you shouldn't have got smart with your boss. Look how that came back to you. You got on firing me. Well, you're gonna need your job now because you gotta pay these lawyer fees. Who the hell gonna come pay them for you? Arion don't make enough. Who the hell gonna come pay these lawyer fees for you? Thank you, J28. Melody is going back to court this month. We don't know if she's filing for. Okay, okay. I hope that that's the case. And I know it's hard for people that's like for Martell to see that Melody is not out to get him. But clearly, she's not out to get him. She played with Martell for way too long, longer than I would have. She allowed him to get away with more than the average person would have. She's given him the grace that Stormy has given Tisha, right? Times 10. So let's stop. Why would you want your baby? Because he needs to go to fuck the jail. Ain't no other way to put it. He needs to get his bitch ass locked up. He needs to go ahead and meet a man in the shower. Like, come on, stop. It's one of those situations like, why do you want your baby dad locked up? Because he ain't never do a motherfucking thing for her but cause her grief. That's why. And if you do the crime, you gotta do the time. Period. Nobody owes Martell shit. Nobody owes him anything. She doesn't owe him anything. Nor does she have to suck his toe at all, right? He should be still kissing her toe. She got to bring food when she out and it's not her week to go support the kids. You supposed to have enough money in your pocket to support. You should still be kissing her toe instead of prancing around on these interviews giving Arion a praise. What the hell did Arion do for you? And those kids, not a damn thing, but take pictures of an object or item that she did not buy. Stop playing with me, okay? So she's giving him more than enough grace. It is time and it is a season that we just wrap everything up and get it all done because she played with him for way too long. I think in the beginning she had compassion because he is the father of her children. But when some people don't stop poking and doking and poking and doking, you got to teach them a Bible lesson and pop that shit. ASAP. And now it's time to pop that shit ASAP. So ain't nobody doing all this with him. Fuck out of here. Ain't nobody owe him nothing. She don't owe him nothing. And we're not going to pacify the jerk that he continues to be. And it's not a Melody thing. Oh, y'all worshiping Melody. It's basic motherfucking knowledge. She's giving him more grace than he ever needed. And she don't have to keep playing duck, duck, goose with this nigga at all. No. Oh, okay. Is it 26? All right. All she wants to be is on TV. Okay. She's been whining about not being able to tell her side. What side is there to tell though? J28 ain't shit you can say. But I slept with a married man. When I learned that he was married, I continued the relationship. And then instead of me letting him go, he would come and woo me back off my feet by either sucking my coochie, my toe, my butt, or whatever. And then that wooed me back in, which made me not think realistically that this man was a married man. And then I stayed in a relationship with him. I let him do it to me raw, which allowed me to be pregnant. And then I had a child from a married man. His wife divorced him. He did not pick you. And then you stayed around and hanged around on the tree like a motherfucking monkey. And then you winged around and flew from this tree and flew from that tree until the fuck he chose you. What else is there to tell? That's basic fucking knowledge. We don't want to hear no more. It's over with. Tell a new story, get a new storyline, tell us something that we don't know, or move the fuck on. Simple. I know a guy who hit the fire to his BM's apartment because he didn't want him. She didn't want him. He thought because he let him, wait a minute. He thought because she let him come over to watch their child while she went to the party, she wanted him back. People are crazy. And that's another thing, J28 checking. I totally agree, Shar. Thank you. I got you, Cricket 22, but check it. Here's the thing. That's another mistake. Stop letting these niggas that you guys don't want a connection with come over and watch your child. If you need a babysitter, go hire a nanny. Go get somebody from your family to watch the baby, or don't take your ass out because you give them too much credit and leeway. Like, oh, I'm gonna let them watch them over my house. Nah, I've been there before. Don't do that. That gives them rope to hang you. Don't allow them to do that. If you want to watch your child and your environment isn't stable, you just watch them when you get your shit in order. I'm not waiting around for you to get your shit in order, nor are you watching your child in the middle of my house. I might have my new nigga shit here. I might have my old nigga shit here, my in-between nigga shit here, and I don't need you sniffing my drawers trying to get your nut. Point blank, period. So we're not doing all that. And I think a lot of times, a lot of us do this dumb shit. Oh, come over here and watch him. No, you're not invited here. When I put your ass out so that you're babysitting, it's over with. Good morning. Leo, baby. Good morning, baby. Right? She missed her opportunity. She should have listened to everyone telling her to tell her story on YouTube and make money. Yeah, you over here with a whole YouTube page. This month? Oh, thank you. I didn't send you money. She sent it to you? Okay. Thank you. No, just take them. Just let them go. Okay. Apparently all he had to do was look into her eyes. Remember, she told Tasha K she wasn't messing with him, but he came, dropped to his knees, and looked into her eyes, and she took him back. Silly girl, tricks are for kids. Absolutely. Hi, Tease Joe. What's up, baby? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. But definitely, 129 in the chat. Y'all hit the like button. But definitely, I spend a little bit more time than I needed to spend here. But like I said, you set up what you want for your individual. When you done with these niggas, let them go, right? They don't get to come to your house and babysit your kids. They don't get to come to your house and see what you're doing. If they don't have the right setup for your child to be watched, they watch them when they get their shit in order, right? Stop letting them come to your house to watch their kid. It doesn't work like that. And it wasn't thinking about babysitting that kid when they was getting their dick wet somewhere else. So why are you thinking about it now? There's no favor to you. They're just looking for a way to woo you off your feet. And that's what Martell is doing to her. He's manipulating her because ain't no grown woman going to deal with a Martell, okay? Ain't no grown woman going to deal with his shit. That's why he picked Arion, because he knows for sure Arion is going to allow him to be the jerk and the sucker that he is. Nobody's going to hold him accountable. But like I said the other day, no man wants somebody that's going to allow them to do anything. They want women to say, don't do that. Don't do that, right? They want women to say, don't play in my face. I guarantee you, by you not holding him accountable, he will leave your ass for a woman that's going to tell him the truth. So we got to stop making excuses for why she's set. If this is on her, because we still haven't found out if this domestic dispute is on her or not, right? But with that being said, if this is on her, there's no other excuse why you sit and let this man do what he do to you, and you got a whole daughter. What example are you being? We can't take you serious. So when you get on here with your bun and keep pumping your bun, or you get on here with your big ass butt and you telling us, y'all living it up, we don't believe you. You got to get somebody else to do it. We don't believe you. One report says Melody was called. Where was the Eminem kids? Melody has been gathering information for a while now, and now this. He is fired now, I am sure. He says court date later this month. Explosive. Wow. Collins, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. We appreciate you for being here. And stop backtracking with them. You broke up for a reason. This is very dangerous, ladies. Woo! Peeing too Ross. It's very dangerous. I can't even tell you enough that we hear. This little 3-year-old is sinking in my heart because I don't have babies, but I know for sure how many times my sister in the past, right? This is not present, but my sister would say, "Don't do that," or try to get me to see the bigger picture. And I wanted what I wanted. Thank God that nothing ever happened. But when you got people in your corner saying, "Shar, that's not a good look. Why would you keep going back to this nigga?" Martell is a dangerous being. He's dangerous. If he could go yelling at his baby mom or his ex-wife face and we ain't getting no coochie from, I know he's doing it to you. I know you, matter of fact, getting your ass whipped. He ain't gonna do it to Melody because she got that armed security. He know her family coming cuckoo for Cocoa Puff. He knows she ain't playing with him, right? So he gonna have to do her without a trace, and it's gonna be impossible because she's gonna tell her truth because they're not connected anymore. So what she would have hid from, her family and her friends when they were together, she's not prone to do that now because it ain't no Captain Save-A-Hoe when you no longer in love with a nigga. You feel what I'm saying? So now you got Arion over here, dickmatized, making excuses for why she getting her ass whipped or why he's being as, the jerk that he is. Because remember, she says it's all Melody. And Melody, it be her too. It be, bitch, do you know? Or you just know what he's telling you? You don't know. That man will tell you anything to get you on his side. Don't believe him. Let this be a clear indication. Don't believe him. He is a liar. Okay? Renella. Hi, how are you? Welcome to the chat. We ain't sleep with you last night. What's up? But yes, guys, we just gotta stay. We gotta watch. We gotta listen. We gotta wait. Put your ears to the street. If you guys are sending me somebody's live, just send me where to find the T at. Put the numbers where I can find it at 2.5 seconds, and I will do it. I'm not a long-winded person, so my attention span can't allow me to sit through somebody's 2-hour live to get what I need. So checkmates, just check me in with the numbers of where I can find it at what such and such time. All right. If you are here under the sound of my voice, it's 137 people in the chat. Hit the like button, share the live, turn your notification on, and subscribe to the channel. I promise you, you will not be disappointed. All right. If you're not following me on any forms of social media, go ahead and follow me at TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and X at Shar's Reality number 6. If you're not following me on my backup page, go ahead and follow me at Shar's World number 6. My email, my Cash App is somewhere in my bio. You can find it there. Thank you all for your prayers. And remember, ain't nobody sleep with you last night. We don't owe you anything. Until next time, checkmates. Bye.